Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So let's have a look at Pyth network today and what is happening with the token. And as you can see here, the Pyth token is basically hitting new all-time lows, and actually its newest low was around 8 cents, as you can see, and ever since its launch it has not found that much success and it just keeps going down. So if you want to know why the token is going down, I think the exact answer would be this. So basically, back in May of 2024, there was a massive unlock. So the token circulating supply went from 1.49 billion to 4.33 billion, and May of this year, the supply went from 4.33 billion to it says around 7.16 billion, but I think some of it is basically in the publisher rewards and protocol developments that may not be in the circulation. But private sale investors did get around 333 million Pyth tokens, which is a lot, and they will still get they still have around 400 million tokens yet to go, and they will get them in 2026. Now if we just look at the price action, and if we look at this is when that happened. So basically I think these investors or these VCs basically created a hype for the Pyth coin, and there was a massive surge. So the token went up like 62%, and basically that created a perfect liquidity and they took the profit. So when they got the tokens, they basically sold them, and so whoever basically bought somewhere on here got liquidated from these investors, and I think that will happen exactly the same after 1 year as well. So again, I think that is the best answer that I can give, that why the token or the Pyth token itself is hitting new all-time lows, and I think that has to do with the supply increase. Now if we look at the Pyth token in terms of market cap, this is how it looks like. So the token is still nowhere near its all-time low market cap, which was basically around 368 million, and again still it's holding quite well around 545, which is a lot, I would say, again. So that means the market cap is still nowhere near its all-time low. So what this means that the token still has a pretty good demand, but because of the supply increase, the token has, I think, has had this really bad price action, you can say. Now if we look at the chain link, because Pyth is an oracle, as you can see here, and it is the second biggest one, I don't think that no other oracle has basically come close to this much to the chain link. Anyway, so if we look at the chain link, when it started, as you can see here, this is how it looks like. So it was basically trading around 200 million to like 150 million for really long time, like 2 years. And if we look at the Pyth itself, it came out back in November of 2023, as you can see here. Now it's nearly 2 years. So if we look at the same success as the chain link did, so there's a high possibility that the Pyth token could actually slowly go up, at least in terms of market cap. But as for the price, I think there is still a lot of sell pressure that has yet to come out. But again, if we look at the demand of the Pyth, it comes from the staking. So basically the Pyth token can be staked for the governance as well as for the oracle integrity as well. So you can do basically both of these stakings, and you can get like a pretty good APY as well, as you can see here. Again, I think the demand for the oracles will most likely increase in the future as well, and as of now there are only two main players in the market. The first one would be the Link, which is a massive one. It has a market cap of over 9 billion, and the next one would be the Pyth network. So I think once we see an L season, so if you look at the price action of the chain link, it has always performed whenever there is a bull run or when L season. So I think the same could actually apply to the Pyth as well. So if we just look at its peak, it nearly ended up hitting 1.9 billion market cap, which is a lot. And as for the price did not go up that much, and I think that has to do most likely with the supply increase. Now let's assume that we have a bull run and the Pyth network ends up hitting like 3 billion or even higher than that, and if the supply remains the same, I think the token could actually go as high as 50 cent or even higher than that if there is a bull run. If not, and I just assume that as of now all the altcoins starts to suffer like they are doing as of now, I think the Pyth could be heading towards a new low. So if we just look at its market cap, basically has a support of around like 368 million, or yes, 368 million. And if we just check here, it did actually go as low as 422 million. So again, there is a high possibility that if the market does go down even more, it could be hitting new low that could be around 7 cent or even lower than that. That is something you should know. But again, I think if the overall market does improve and the channeling starts to go up, there is a high chance that the Pyth could actually follow the channeling as well. So that is a possibility. Again, you have to be extremely careful with this coin because there is still another unlock which will happen in May of 2026, and whenever the unlock is near, the token does tends to go up because these investors really need liquidity so that they can take the profit. But I don't think that they may have sold all of their tokens, so they must be selling some of the coins and they can actually sell it when the price does go up. But as of now, if the token does start to surge as of now, I think it will most likely reject somewhere around here. So if you actually bought it, and I think the best selling, if you plan to take the profit, I think the best sell point would be around 25 to 19 cent. That seems to be the pretty good sell out point as well. But again, if it does wants to go up, it does needs to break out from this downtrend, which seems to be a pretty strong one. So we'll have to wait and see if it does breaks out, but as of now it's looking very unlikely unless they announce some kind of news. And if there is news, of course the coin will go up, and I think in that instant wick it will most likely reject around 26 or between 19 cent. Anyways, this was it. I hope you liked the video. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.